Now this is the other bike I was talking about. This is the Honda Stateline. This is more of a classic looking bike. If you'll notice here in the front, you'll see that it has longer fenders in the front and in the rear. You have a more curved back handlebar instead of the straight dragster handlebars. Now if you wanted to dress something up and go touring, this is the model that I would recommend. This one would actually look really good with the windshields. You can put the bags on it. It's going to look good with the fenders. And it's going to be excellent if you actually get the floorboards with the heel toe shifter. That's definitely going to be something that'd be a nice modification to add to this bike. So for you tourers out there, if you wanted something that was kind of slim in design, you don't necessarily want a 17 or 1800, I would definitely recommend the Honda Stateline, fully dressed with your accessories and a nice open road somewhere.
One thing I always like to preach is your pre-trip inspection. You know, most guys jump on a bike and don't even look over their bike before they do. And it's no different than jumping in a plane. Every time that plane leaves the ground, it's inspected thoroughly. And you should do the same thing on your motorcycle. Start off with your hand controls, your mirrors, make sure your mirrors are clean and secure, your grips are secure, check all your functions of all your buttons, headlights, taillights, blinkers, make sure that they're all working properly. Most importantly, tires. It's the most common thing is tire pressure. Check your tire pressure, check your wear on your tires. Belt tension, chain tension, things like that are very, very important to look over. And just give the bike a walk around. It's real important to make sure you've got two wheels. You don't have a second chance. You want to make sure everything is right. It's a lot easier to get in a car and have an issue than it is on a motorcycle. One very important thing to remember about your motorcycle is today's fuels aren't the same as they used to be. The ethanol levels are very, very high now. And motorcycles and four-wheelers and all these little toys that we play with have much smaller carburetors and jets than a vehicle or like a car or a big boat. So it's very, very important to maintain your fuel system. If your bike's going to be sitting for a long time, throw some fuel additives in there. Especially smaller vehicles like little four-wheelers, very, very important. If you know it's going to sit, throw that little fuel additive in there and protect it, because what will happen is you're going to go to start that vehicle, it's not going to start. You're going to bring it in for a service and you're going to see how expensive it is to drain your fuel, clean out your fuel lines, rebuild your carburetor, freshen it all up just for it to happen again. So make sure you maintain it properly, go to your local dealer, ask them about what fuel additives they recommend for your particular vehicle, and pay attention, because that's something that we all take for granted today, is that our fuels aren't what they used to be. So spend that few extra minutes before your ride, and you know what, even when you get back after your ride, just look over the bike. If you hear a little ticking sound, a little knocking sound, look at it and figure out where it's coming from, because it's not normal and it shouldn't be there. And that's just going to add to more safety during your riding experience.
Now right here, this is the Honda Sabre, very often confused for the Honda Fury. This is actually a sport cruiser. It's very custom looking. It does have the shorter fenders in the front and the rear, but if you notice, it does actually have shorter forks. It doesn't have the long raked out forks like the chopper looking Fury does, but it does have the same motor. So this is definitely a nice alternative to someone who wants a sport cruiser, but not necessarily a chopper.
Now, when you're picking a bike, obviously you want to start thinking about not only how does it look, but you're going to have to maintain it. Now, chrome rocks, but too much chrome means a lot of work. And that's okay. I got a lot of chrome on my bike. I love it. It's a couple of years old. It looks showroom condition. I'm a polishing fool, man, but I'm into chrome. But I'll tell you what, I'm really leaning into a little less maintenance and care when it comes to polishing and keeping the bike looking showroom condition. Now, with this Sabre, Honda's done an awesome job with it. A phenomenal paint job. But they also, instead of going with the chrome rims, they went with the alloy. And the alloy is little to no maintenance. And also, instead of just a billet aluminum or a polished or a matte aluminum finish, the black, the chrome along this paint job is a really, really hot look. And when it comes to maintenance, this is low maintenance. There's not an overload of chrome here.
I touched on the different brands that we carry, and the one thing I want to point out that's really interesting is not just the brands and the different models that we carry, but the ability to really fit you to the right bike that suits your needs. It's real important, as our sales associates spend time with you, they want to realize things of what type of riding you're going to be doing. Is it going to be used for work or just pleasure, long distance, short distance? Fuel mileage, is fuel efficiency real important to you? That would dictate what size engine we'd go with on the type of motorcycle we'd be using. Are you doing long touring rides where you want a full dresser, gold wing, windshield, saddlebags, the Silverado package possibly? Things like that that would suit your needs for the type of riding you're doing. Or maybe you're just doing bar hopping or going to the beach, whatever it might be. You might want, a nice sleek bike like the Fury that's going to look really good and get you from point A to point B in style. We have all those. And the neat thing is, not only are we going to put you on the right bike that suits your needs, but also get you trained. If you don't have the motorcycle endorsement, we spend the time to put you through the class. We do the training here. It's all mandated through the state, and learn how to ride, get your endorsement, and do it the right way. And we truly do believe that it's not about getting the biggest bike, the most powerful bike, especially as your first bike. It's more about getting the bike that fits you the best and that will make you the most comfortable. And then from there, you can grow into larger bikes and bikes that may suit your needs as you get more comfortable in the riding community.
Well, alrighty then, pretty cool show. Hey man, I have a lot of fun filming American Spirit. I have a lot of fun on motorcycles, and you need to get out there too. Now, if you've been riding for years and you're just looking to reignite the passion of the American Spirit and getting out, getting some wind in your sails, let the hair fly and get your favorite other wife, girlfriend, what have you, get out there, have a lot of fun. Motorcycles are the way to do it. And I'll tell you what, each and every week on American Spirit, we're going to feature something different and exciting. Get a look at all these different motorcycles. We're going to take a look at clubs and events, music, in the biker community, if you will. A lot of, you've got Biketoberfest, you got Sturgis, you got a lot of things going on. We're going to be filming anything and everything to do with motorcycles and motorcycle recreation. And instead of focusing on just one brand, we're going to bring them all: dirt bikes, cruisers, choppers, a little something for everybody. We're going to take a look at bikes that are built specifically for the ladies out there, and those episodes are going to be upcoming soon. Now, you want to check out American Spirit TV, be sure to log on to the website at americanspirittv.com. You want to watch us on your cell phone, there's going to be links there: iPhone, iPad, iTouch, you got Droid. I'll tell you what, we're making sure that whether it's satellite, cable, network, or online television, we're available to you, US and worldwide, to check out the exciting experience of motorcycle recreation. So until next time, we look forward to seeing you. Get to Facebook, like us, check us out on YouTube. Links are all there on the website. And until next show, get out, ride, be safe, be cool, be blessed. We'll see you next time.